All right, we're up. Welcome back to another episode of Mitten Athletics Live, brought to you
We're
as
changing it. We're changing it to Two Tired Coaches Live.
Two Tired Coaches Live, brought to you by, or as always, by Mitten Athletic Supply. We are your one-stop shop for all of your Gill athletic needs. Outdoor season's here. Competition's right around the corner. Please come talk to us. We're here to help with anything that you may need. Today, we are going to be talking about the indoor state meet for Michigan. This was just this past weekend. Boy, man.
It was a long 6 days ago.
I was just going to say, how has it only been? you
Again,
think it'd be like, hey,
why we're changing the name.
You think outdoor started like, hey, we're here. We are excited, but holy cow, man, it feels like it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah. I don't want to start on a negative, but I appreciate the week break that we normally get between indoors and outdoors.
Yes.
Agreed. And I think Mitka and Mitz made it clear that there was stuff going on that prevented them from having the normal schedule. Totally
Correct.
get that. I don't want to be one of the complainers.
Nope.
All I'm saying is I appreciate that week.
Yes.
It was like Sunday, and I was like, I do not feel ready to go to outdoors. There are sheets I have not printed yet. There are charts that I have not charted yet.
Yep. But I will say, kind of going against the other side of what everyone's saying, I think they did a really good job of putting it on.
Yeah.
I think for what they had and for what it could be, I mean, Michigan isn't set up with a, amazing facility anywhere that's just mammoth facility that, holy cow,
right.
This is, even Grand Valley, you host it there. And
that's so, yeah, you can talk about a few of the complaints. People complain about spectator seating.
Yep.
It was made clear that, there might be a few places. Well, you know what? Thinking about it, do you think that there was more spectator seating at Grand Valley? I don't think there is.
No, I don't think there's more at Grand Valley. I don't think there's more. There's not more at Lab. There's zero at Lab.
There's zero at Lab. That's the thing. It's a bigger facility, but there's no seating.
No, and there's no separate warm-up area.
Nope. That was sweet. That was very cool.
Yeah.
It was, it's further away for us than, no, not from Lab. It was actually, it was easy to get to.
Honestly, it's more central. Literally central Michigan, right? Haha. But it's more central for everybody.
I always forget how far south we are in Michigan. That always slips my mind. That Grand Rapids area is actually pretty far south.
Yeah.
People complain about the seating. They complained about. It was mostly that. It was too far away. But yeah, so it would have cost too much to go to Grand Valley.
Where are you going to put it? Not be too far away.
Have you been to the one when it was at Eastern? Because I've not been there.
Way back when it was at U of M at their old facility. That was okay. I don't remember. I was in high school, but way back when they didn't have much seating there either.
It was packed. There were people everywhere, but
yeah.
Why are we complaining about there being people everywhere? We shouldn't be.
That's what we want, right?
So,
growing the sport, that's what you want. Get people there.
Anyway.
Okay. So let's cover some of the big performances. I think we start right off the bat with called the performance, maybe the
one we were talking about before. Okay, yeah. So I didn't go on Sunday. Did you go on Sunday? Did you make it or not?
Not.
Okay. So I was there on Saturday. I didn't make it, so I didn't make it Sunday. But the first social media post I even saw on Sunday, I think, was Quincy Isaacs 25. What? I should have that.
25 1 3/4.
25 1 3/4. So we looked right before we hit record here. Holy cow, there's a lot of relays. Okay, that's the only other complaint I have. They have to make the boys sprint medley relay standard harder because holy cow, there was too many of those. Okay. Yeah, 25 175. So we pulled up the all-time lists, and unless we're reading them wrong, which I don't think we are, there is only one other person who's jumped 25 feet in the state of Michigan before, period. So he set the indoor record.
Yep.
And I'm looking for it. He set it by 24-6. 2016 was the previous record. Anthony Owens out of Jackson in 2016. Before that, and here's the thing, this is you listen to college and pro coaches and people complain about how the long jump has deteriorated, which it has. So 2016, and then the next one is Tyrone Wheatley, 1990, and the next one is 98 or 88, and then 1980, and then 68, and then 89, and 90, and 83. You got to get down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 before you hit another one from 2016.
Yep. And then the next one is
him. So yeah, so it's
crazy.
Makes some history there. And then outdoor, the record is 25.2.5.
And
that's from 1988.
One would think at some point,
got to catch a tailwind.
I mean, if nothing else happens, a legal tailwind, he's going 3/4.
Well, they'd have to have a wind gauge on the long jump runway for there to be anything illegal.
Sure. You're right. Sorry. Yes. He's doing it.
Yep. So his outdoor PR is 24.375.
I think I read, because I think he's going to U of M. Don't quote me, but I believe he's going to U of M. And I think I read that would have placed 4th at indoor Big Tens this year, which is unbelievable. And one would assume he's only going to get stronger, faster. So he's definitely one. He's going to be fun to watch over the next 4 years, 5 years if they redshirt him. I assume not, but may have lost Colin. Looking at it too, I mean, the Dearborn Track Club where Quincy jumps for, I mean, they went 1, 2, 5, 10. There's a lot of good jumping there, which is amazing. Any competition 25, 1 3/4, 22, 10, 22 1/4 inch, 21, 9 1/4. I mean, really, you get past first place, and it was real close for the rest of, 2nd through 5th was a close race.
Are we still talking about long jump? Because I don't know if you noticed, but I got dropped.
You did. That's why I just kept talking about it to fill the time.
Long jump still?
Well, we can move on now. I covered kind of the next few, and yeah.
Okay, moving on. What's next?
Well, moving right above that. I mean, pole vault wise, so 15 foot, always a huge mark, right? But no huge marks, but 2nd place, 14.6.
Yeah, no, yeah. So 15, that's the weird thing about pole vault, where there's the first number in the top 25 is 15.6, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys there. So you could probably have you'd have to assume that 15.6 keeps going down, down, down. Sure. It's a weird thing. So that's a good mark.
Yeah, it's like I said, there's no complaint. 15 is an amazing mark, but I'm just looking at 2nd place. 14.6 is a freshman.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's pretty cool.
And you go down to 15th. Cool. I mean, shoot, you got a 12'6" 8th grader in there. All right, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Where's this kid from?
Ben.
Spring Lake. Spring Lake.
Okay, close to home.
There's an interesting mark on there. Have you noticed it yet?
Mm-hmm.
Wonder about that.
Mm-hmm.
I saw him there.
My assumption, and I'll probably be told I'm wrong at some point, is that they tried a late entrance on height.
That's what I would have to assume.
And didn't quite get on the pole well, but that's just a guess.
That's the first guess. I mean, it could be anything.
All right. Well, I mean, while we're in field events for guys, let's just kind of quick run through.
Let's just go all the field events first.
Sure, like that.
In protest of the upcoming Grand Slam track league stuff, let's just go all field events first.
What about the Shot Put World Series or Shot Put Series that's starting?
See, I haven't gotten a chance to actually watch the video. So,
Oh, I saw that posted by Ryan Krause. I'm like, yes.
yep.
Love it. All right. Real quick shot put guys. Brennan, not a big surprise, 59, 4.5. But Zach Cowper, I don't know where he's from, but that is a little
I got it. Keep talking. I got it.
Okay. I didn't see him, didn't have him on my list of who's gonna go.
Charlestown, Indiana. Charlestown, Indiana.
Wait, question
That
mark?
doesn't make any sense.
Question mark?
Question mark.
Did he sneak in there somehow? Or did he transfer schools?
I'm assuming he must have transferred.
Okay.
Okay,
well,
his most recent mark in high school and his high school bio is 2023 10th grade. Okay, keep talking.
Okay.
I'm just going to do some
Anyway.
research here.
And Mason Maine going 58, 8 3/4. I mean, that's a good comp right there. 58, 8, 59, 1, 59, 4.5. Great comp. Another one that took, well, it could have been 50'5" would have been the cutoff for finals. I don't know if they went further in finals, so it could have been a little less than that. Discus 168 indoor is, I mean, that's a throw. Ty Ellis, good throw. Huge mark. I mean, you go anything over 150 indoor, and you're setting yourself up for a great outdoor season.
I think I have the answer. He must have moved to Gaylord, Michigan.
Oh, okay.
He's on their roster right now.
Okay, that makes sense.
So,
okay. Second place disc, junior, 154.11, Jackson Saltree. Nolan Stubblefield with us at 153. Third, Bot Chase 150. So go down. Finals would have been 142. I actually think the final mark was like 140 even, maybe, to get into finals. So again, good comp there.
What's the we talked about it before. There's no wind, so indoor disc marks usually get tamped down, right? So
they do. I mean, there's no set. I think my personal opinion on it is in a good wind with a good thrower who knows how to throw in good wind, you could be talking 15 to 20 feet from an indoor mark.
Okay.
You also don't have bad wind, so there's pros and cons to it, right? But in a good wind, I think you could be 15 to 20 feet. So that 168 could be a 188-foot throw at some point this outdoor season, which would be awesome.
Wait, throw.
High jump. Giovanni Charo, 6'8".
It's pretty good. Where's he from?
Dungeon Barbell is Walled Lake Central is, I believe.
Okay, yep, you're right. That's what it is.
So
his outdoor PR is 6'5", so big 3 inches there.
Nice.
That's good.
6'6", and a handful of guys at 6'4".
Yeah.
That's a good comp too. I went through pole vault, went through long jump. All right, well that takes care of weight throw.
Weight throw. I mean, this was.
I mean, it
chalk, right? Like,
right.
Nobody expected anything else in this, right? Like, if we expected anything in this meet, it was this right here, right?
Right. Liam going. I'm a little surprised he didn't go over 70, and that's not a bad thing. I just thought it was going to happen. I'm like, he's there. I am surprised. Mason Maine 66, 7.5. That's awesome.
That's PR for him.
That's big PR. Paxton Hitch.
We got 3 PRs in the top 4.
Yeah. Benji going almost 60, just couldn't quite break it. Yeah, but that's all right. Yeah, that was a good comp. So guys, I mean, triple jump if we want to cover it, 43.10, 42, 7 3/4, 40 foot. Looks like 35 to make finals. I'm not real knowledgeable in triple jump, so
neither am I. No idea.
Right. Girls. Well, here's the other one. I mean, if you wanted the other one, it was a given, if you will. Addie Stiverson for girls shot. I mean, there's 7-foot difference between her and the next person.
Leah, is she that girl from Jenison?
Leah's from Jenison, yep.
Okay.
So that'll be fun to watch her this year. I don't think Addie's D1, and I don't believe she. I think Lorelai's D1. I think it's a pretty. She should be sitting good for a fun D1 state meet. But yeah,
Lorelei is TC Central.
oh, she is. You're right. So she is D1. Yep,
Yep.
you're right. So that could be a fun state meet.
It's not automatic that the best throwers throw indoors, but it's pretty automatic at that point, right?
Yeah. There'll be a couple more. I mean, it's not, but there'll be a couple more that come in. But discus wise, again, girls, Lorelei going 145, big mark indoor. That will be fun to watch outdoor as a sophomore.
20 feet. Well, no, more like 18 feet, but still.
Yeah.
That's big.
JD will, let's see, what would have been cut. Charlotte was 112.3. All right. That's good indoor throws. Right? That's good throws. That's good indoor throws.
Yep.
High jump, 5'6". Handful of girls at 5'4".
Yeah, we had Natalie there.
Natalie.
According to Coach Blake, Natalie is capable of 5'6" right now. She just hasn't jumped it many times. So
yep.
She hasn't attempted it many times.
She's setting herself up for a good outdoor season. Let's see, cut would have been 5'2". A lot of 5'2". 5'4", 5'2". Great. Awesome. Pole vault, 13 foot. There we go. 13, 2 at 12.6, couple at 12. How's there?
And that is, so the 25th mark indoor is 12 feet 2.5 inches. 13 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, tied for 5th.
That's
pretty good.
And you look at that group, and it's the first 3 are juniors, senior, sophomore, junior.
Yep.
A lot coming back next year, so that could be a lot of fun.
10th grader in the top 6.
Yep. Long jump. Let's see, 17.10, just edging out Natalie at 17.6 1/4. All right. But look at that. For season record, PR.
I think that if we not having a huge indoor facility and not focusing a ton on the jumps indoor, there is room to grow there.
What was her PR last year? 16.8?
No.
Did she go 17 last year?
No. Hey, Coach Blake, you're on Mitten Athletics Live. What's Natalie's PR? This is not what we were talking about. I wanted to talk to you about, but while you're here, what's Natalie's long jump PR? Do you know?
Before indoor.
18.2. I thought it was 18 something.
Oh, 18. Okay.
18.2 or 18.1.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, still 17
something. So
17.6 1/4.
Can I call you back when me and Aaron are done with this?
Absolutely. So sorry.
That's fine. Do you have anything to say about the indoor state meet? Just in general.
In general, I think it went well. I think the only issue was crowd space for spectators.
That's the common complaint, but
I think jumps was ran really well on both sides, and I think hurdles was ran very smooth.
It was good. Did you see the Quincy Isaac jump?
No.
Okay, that's too bad. The 25, the second 25-foot jump in Michigan history.
No, I did not. I was in the other room coaching. Distance.
Well, that's probably. Oh, well, look, no. She's coming. She's coming for you. There.
She's there. Hey, she's the head throws coach. I'm just here.
Okay. I'm gonna call you back in a little bit. All right, Georgie.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good. Goodbye.
See ya.
Bye. All right. Triple jump. 33.7, 33.5, 32.6, 32.
I don't know what that means.
Comp. I don't know. Tight comp.
I don't know what that means.
It's a good comp. That's about the best I can tell you.
Sure.
And weight throw. I actually had a conversation with one of the, I don't remember who it was, but this year about like women's weight throw felt a little just lacking this year in a number of throwers.
Yeah.
I mean, There's 11 here, right?
Two eighth graders.
But yeah, 2 8th graders, which is awesome. But at the same time, you look at it and it's like 45 and then a 44 out of a junior and then another 35. I mean, there's still good
So
distance here.
the stats are there. It's just the volume is not there.
Yep. So
how many was the volume there in the other throws? Yeah. 25 shot putters. How many boys shot putters were there? 36 plus a few no distances.
yeah. So 30, 40, 42, which is still good. Boys weight at 20. Yeah. But it's all right. It's one of those things that comes and goes, and trying to find girls who are willing to throw it isn't always easy. And yeah. And most of the time, unless you're on our side of the state, you don't throw it much because LAB doesn't throw weight this year, didn't this year.
Yeah, so opportunity is a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Want to head to anything else about the field events?
Nope. I think overall it was a good comp all around, and good to see it being pushed and a lot of good distances, good marks, good heights coming out of it.
I would love to break some of these down by division if I had the extra time. I'm really curious how much more we're going to see at a shot just in D1. Or
D1.
Who's the first D1 dude here?
Well, D1 historically, it's going to take 60. There's going to be a 60-footer this year in D1.
Oh, I know that. I'm just curious who it's going to be.
My guess is he's not on here, but
okay.
Well, he is on here, but no distance is Gerard Alexander, Dungeon Barbell Club. Which
I think we talked about him recently. Yeah, we talked about him before. He's from Central, right?
Walled Lake, yeah.
Yep.
He's a 57 guy, but I think indoor, but he no distanced. But looking at it, is Grayling or Gaylord? Are they D1?
No, they're not.
Okay. He would be my guess who's on this list. Riley's D1. He's a 50. I think he went 57 indoor. Nolan has that chance. Liam
D1, the top flight. The top few guys obviously look good, but the top flight, I watched it. It looked kind of choppy. Yeah. It seemed a little choppy.
It's indoor, and so guys shot, take it with a grain of salt. It was after weight, and it was a huge gap between guys' weight and guys' shot.
Those flights actually took a little bit of time.
It was, I think it was like Nolan said it was like 5+ hours before he was throwing shot after weight. So it's not hard to get your central nervous system to calm down and then come back up 5 hours later.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. To the track. I don't really let's just keep going backwards, except I don't feel like talking about the DMR or the sprint medley. I just don't.
Okay. Perfect.
So 4x8. Go to the 4x8 boys. It took 750 at a 6 mile track club, and I don't know where that is.
To reference, this is on a 200-meter track.
Did I say 650? 750.
750. 200-meter track. Everything.
200-meter track. Yeah, that's tough. That's pretty good. 755 for second place. 80, then 805, 810. I think a lot of people focus on the DMR because it's pretty cool. DMR is an NCAA event indoors. So there's probably some teams that could have been there, but chose the DMR instead.
Yeah.
So I bet we probably would have seen another few sub 8 performances.
Okay.
TJ Hansen on the Saginaw Striders, they took second. Let's see, 4x4 boys. Our boys DQ'd for a lane violation, so that's fun.
I will say that it's going to happen to us once a year because it has, and I'm glad.
I would
hopefully
prefer
we
it
got
happen
out of the
right
way
now.
now.
I
Knock
prefer
on
it happen
wood.
right
Yep.
now. Michigan Racers took it in 3:25. Track Life U took it in 3:27. Saginaw Striders took it third place in 3:28. Let's see. All State was 3:31.
3:31. I'm curious how many of these.
What?
The other thing I'd like to know in these clubs is how many of them are set up with, which we had a couple kids who weren't this year, right? But how many of them are set up with one school?
Right. That'd be fun to. That's
like
especially
track,
with the relays.
I don't know this, but Track Life University, I believe, is one that pulls in a lot of different people.
I think so.
So, I'd like to see, which of these are actual, like, okay, Michigan Racers is, I don't know, Walled Lake Central. Well, like Dungeon Barbell Club is Walled Lake Central, and Byron Athletic Club is 99% Byron Center, and stuff like that.
I'm checking out Michigan Racers real quick. It looks like there's one kid from Saline, one kid from Walled Lake Western, so that's a mix.
Okay. Which is great. I mean, that's what indoor is, right? And that's what it should be, and that's what I'm just personally just curious.
Yep. 4x2, Bucks in the Blocks, that's Grand Haven. Then those guys are all Grand Haven dudes, 130. So 4x2 indoors is kind of funky. In some states actually do this outdoors where they run it like a 4x4. So second leg cuts in after the curve. There's some states that do the 4x2 that way outdoors. I'm glad we don't. I'm glad that we just do lanes. It's way faster when it's in lanes. So 130 was the winning mark. Then the second team was 130.7. So
Jackson
half a second difference. Saginaw Striders keeps popping up.
Yep. Track Club.
Michigan XC did like a team scoring, and I believe Saginaw Striders won it. I might be wrong. It was either Michigan Mustangs or Saginaw Striders. Oh no,
I think Next Throw took like a second or third.
Yeah, but they got dudes from everywhere because Liam's wearing the shirt, and then there's they wearing the shirt.
Yeah, they do. That's not a, but I'm just it's cool to see. Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure, and don't quote me on this because I was doing a quick calculation, but I think they missed us. I think we actually placed 9th on there. We're not shown, but I think we placed 9th or
10th. Michigan XC speed ratings hates my team.
No, I could be wrong. Colin said it, not me. I'm just kidding.
Right. 60 hurdles. Zacchaeus Brox. I'm looking at the semis. Sorry. Nope, he still won it. 719s. That's a good series. So prelims and semis were on day one. So he went 801, 803. And the next day he went 791. Where is this kid from?
Where's
Detroit Catholic Central?
Who? Oh, here we go. Prelims. Fine. There we go. Yep.
Caleb Walker, second. Let's see, semis. They took 8. So yeah, 861 was the mark to get into finals.
That's
3,200. 918 is the winning time. It wasn't exactly a sit and kick. It was a 2 mile. They were asleep for about 4 laps, and then it got spicy. I want to see what the top times ever are. So the top, that's 2 miles. 3,200. So this would not rank in the top 25 all time.
Okay.
But I was surprised because Seth Connors struggled pretty hard.
I was going to ask you about that. Were you surprised with that?
I was surprised. He was in rough shape about a mile and a half in. Edison, it turned into a kick between Edison and Jack.
Okay.
So that was the last 2 laps were pretty exciting.
Hmm.
And junior, so we got 2 sophomores, Jack McGregor and Caden Livermore, who I believe is Granville.
Ooh.
Pretty sure.
Well, West Michigan Harris is
Can't
somewhere
tell
way up.
because he's got multiple athletic profiles, so that's great. Hate it when that happens. But I believe his older brother was Carter, who graduated last year.
Okay.
Yeah, so 2 miles a 2 mile. Middle school mile, don't need that. Well, actually, no. See, let's class middle school. We got an 8th grader at 4:28. It's pretty good.
It's a big jump too. 13 seconds to the next place, so that's good.
Yeah, that's about typical. Still 4:40. We got how many kids under 5? We got in any 6th graders? No 6th graders under 5. First 6th grader. I bet I know who it is. Nope, it's not. My buddy Dan. No, it is. All right, Maverick Kasperwitz, first 6th grader, 26th place, 5:20.
Nice.
One of my running buddies, his dad.
Nice. That's awesome.
Let's see. 5 minutes is kind of the mark I like for younger kids. So we got, what's with all the X's? I don't understand what's going on here. This compelling radio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
That's weird, isn't it?
22 guys under 5. So that's pretty good. 1600 high school. 417 won it. Ethan Powell. He was on that 4x8 team.
Okay.
You guys from up north. Then Merrick Butkowicz, I'm assuming is how you pronounce that. And this kid, I think like a month or so ago, I think he ran a 50 miler. I forget. It's one of there's a big ultra out west somewhere. I forget which one it was, but this kid has run multiple ultra marathons. So,
wow,
he's 11th grader.
Good on him. That's talent.
What's the Catholic school down there? Is it Hackett? Is that what it is?
Well, isn't Hackett over? Oh, I'm not gonna get it wrong.
Hackett's the private school down in Kalamazoo.
Okay. State took.
Oh wow, PR. I mean, indoor PR, but PR is from the top 11.
Yeah. I mean, look how tight it was. Everyone was coming in hot at the end, going, "We want this." I mean,
yep.
423.
I wish I could have watched that one.
95 for all state. Ooh.
Yeah.
Very cool.
800. We got one guy. Oh, it's middle school. Makes sense.
Still, one guy under 2 minutes indoor on a 200-meter track as an 8th grader.
Yep. High school 800. Let's see. There's 6 sub 2. Wendell Childs, a 10th grader at 152. 152 indoors, 10th grader. That's smoking.
Running for the coolest name ever for a club.
For a track club. Henry Dixon out of Forest Hills Eastern. Preston came in 7th. Preston's from Greenville. So I like to see what he does, but
yep.
Okay, 400 high school. Malachi Mosley.
Weird.
Death taxes in Mosley. 50.1. Awesome. Going up to the 200 semis finals. Jason Hamilton the second, Michigan Mustangs, 2209. Then Jackson Gee, who
22.
09.
No, I know, but Jackson Gee 22. Like
yeah. So he trained with our club this year, and he is at Grand Haven now.
Yep.
Excited to see. So he was a D2 kid. He was at Spring Lake. He's now at Grand Haven. I'm excited for Jackson this year. That Grand Haven relay team could be deadly.
I'm excited. I'm sad that he's part of the relay team that we're going to have to see at some point. But I'm excited.
I know. Yep. But
Chance McNeil,
Coach Mike over there. So happy for him. Let's see. What did it take to get into finals for the 200? It took. There's a lot of 22s on here. Holy cow. 22.6 is what it took.
No, did they
No,
take
they
12?
ran multiple heats. Duh.
12. 22.74.
Still.
That's moving.
All right.
Jackson.
60 dash. We keep going up. So here's an interesting one. I'd love to ask previous guest Tyler if Jeremy just went home after Saturday or something, because Jeremy Dixon took third in the prelims and second in the semis, but he did not compete the finals. 50 dash is one in 6.88. One dude. So Chance McNeil.
Yep.
He won the prelims, won the semis. He went 6.96 to 6.89.
In third in the 200.
And third in the 200. And he went 6.88 in the finals. Where's Chance?
Novi. And that was a big PR for him in the 200 too. His PR is 23.10 from outdoors.
Oh, wow.
That's a big PR for him too.
Wow.
He's one to watch.
23.10.
Yeah.
Almost in 0.8. That's big.
He'll be one to watch this year. That'll be a lot of fun.
Okay. Just quick glance at the indoor top times. Where would that land? 6.88 would not make the top 25.
No.
So sprints, it was a little down. That's okay. The competition was good.
Yep.
Start at the top and go down for the girls. Let's see, 60. Aubrey Wilson, Michigan Accelerators.
7.68. Ooh, look at that race.
Because she has multiple athletic bios, so I'm not going to try to track that down.
Look at that race. 7.68, 7.69, 7.71, 7.71, 7.73. Holy Hannah.
Yeah.
Woo.
You're not lying. 3 Michigan Mustang girls in there.
My goodness.
Yeah, it took, let's see, top 8. It took 7.76 to get in too. So okay, the 200, Cameron Tatum had a day going all state in multiple events. She took third in the 60, took first in the 200, 24.74. Ooh, look at that race, 24.78 for second.
I know, like, geez, man, they're setting some cool things up for outdoor if they're in they're in the same divisions.
400 does not look like Cameron ran the 400. I'm assuming she's probably on a relay or two.
Yeah.
Madeline Petrowski, 57.69. That's pretty. 57 is good. That's a good time.
We have 3 57s.
57.69, 57.9, 88. 800. Emery Ross, 5 seconds ahead of Sydney Kuhn, 205 to 210. I believe we knew that was going to happen. 8th grader in 4th place, Elijah Schwass, 212. Ooh. That's good.
Talk about all state.
Let's see what the middle school. 223 is the winning time for the middle school girls. So
which would place you. Look at the.
Well, that would place you. That'd place you.
Yeah.
23rd.
Well, I was just looking at the guys one. The guys one placed him like 7th. He was all state.
Yeah.
So I was just looking.
No, that's interesting. That's the 800. I think we're going to see some cool stuff happen.
And then the 1 mile.
Ooh, Eliza won the 1 mile. 450. Ooh.
When you decide not to run in the middle school.
Okay, I'm curious how this race went. Because we got 455.03 to 455.49, and then Jess Jaswinski 457.04. I really wonder what that last lap looked like.
One more right behind 457.86. Like you had 4 girls right there.
Yep. But number 1 freshman, number 2 no,
Yep.
sorry, number 1 8th grader, number 2 freshman.
Yep.
Yikes.
That'll be a lot of fun to watch. You had another girl, 15th place, 8th grader, decide not to run the middle school.
Well, she would have won
508.
that one. She would have
She-
won that one too.
And she knew it. I mean, they knew that it was, yeah.
I would have done the same thing.
Top 3 in middle school, PR, PR, PR. So, I mean, yeah.
Girls 3200. Helen Sachs would have predicted that 10:07. Just out of curiosity, where does that put her? 2 mile. Nope, we want a. Okay, so that puts her at. Too many tabs open. Too many tabs open. 10:07 is the current number 2 and 3 mark.
Woo.
So she'd be number 3
Nice.
all time. So
Where's she out of?
she's the favorite this year for sure.
Where?
West Ottawa.
Okay.
Yeah, we kind of know what to expect out of those West Ottawa girls at this point.
Yeah.
Did a few of their teammates in that 2 miles, so they're going to be strong, just like normal. 60 hurdles. We had, let's see, Natalie was the 3rd girl out of the finals.
Yeah.
Took
And
927 to make finals, and then Mia 873.
I feel bad. My a guy I know's daughter, Brooklyn Harmon, 9th, first out. She's Middleville.
Okay.
So D1 this year by what? 4 kids, whatever they are. This basically the smallest D1 you can be.
I saw the DQ of the meet out of the girls, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
Elena Bracey out of East Kentwood. She runs for fire, but man, she almost ran down the straightaway. It was a bad false start.
Oh,
Yeah,
whoops.
tough.
That's right.
But
Again,
she's
if you're
only
going to do
11th
it,
grader, so she's got
do it
time.
indoor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you learn from it, hopefully.
Yep.
All right, 4x2, 141. Michigan Mustangs again. Cameron Tatum is on that team. See, GR Fire. They collect sprinters from everywhere. They came in second, 143.
Track
Life U. Talked about them already.
I'm pretty sure Breen. I'm almost positive that's just one school. I think
so too. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know what school it is, but I'm not going to waste that time right now. 4x4, 357. Indoor, that's solid. 357 and then 400 and then 407. So not quite. Okay, Tatum was also on the 4x4. So there's her events.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not. Let's see. Not the most competitive girls 4x4 ever.
57, 4, 407 now.
But people
Really,
got their priorities in different places. That's okay.
Yep, that's all right.
Okay, here. So Breen won the 4x8 at 9:17. So no, I guess I will go check it out. Who are they? Rochester. Let's look at one more runner just to make sure. Nope, not the same team.
No, shoot. Okay.
Yeah, it's somebody from Clarkston.
All right. Well, never mind there.
And then Shore Track Club, which is West Ottawa, came in second in 9:24. Chicken Whiz. That is a name right there. Some of these indoor tracks, some of these indoor names. Chicken Whiz. Let's see, Mr. Miyagi. That's that's Coach. You know her. She's from MSU. Distance coach.
Lisa?
What?
Lisa?
No. I don't know. I forgot her name. Sarah Kroll.
Oh, Sarah Kroll. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's her. I'm pretty sure that's her club.
Oh, okay.
Farm Track Club. Okay. Let's see. With Golden Geese. That's fun. There was one, I forget what it was called, but I'm like, why do you have that on your t-shirt, kid? I forget what it was. No, I remember that. I was talking to Tyler about that at Grand Valley, so I don't know if they were there.
Okay.
Anyway, Degeneration X, that's a good club.
Generation X. I like that. All right. Well,
sprint medley and the distance medley. Saginaw Striders. And then was Michigan Racers and Breen. So there is your indoor wrap up.
yeah, it was honestly, I can't believe it's already done. Indoor season was a lot of fun this year. It flies by every year. Every year it comes in quicker than I thought. And I'm like, holy cow, we're already here. And then now we're already done in that outdoor. How?
Yep. And we are, and it's you couldn't ask for a better week. For us, it's been awesome.
No kidding. I would bet there's some people out there who hopefully will listen to this that would probably have different opinions on it, that might say, hey, it's still cold up here. It's still,
yeah.
Where we are, it's been gorgeous.
It's been very nice. The sun's been out every day. West Michigan is incredibly windy this time of year, so that's the only complaint I have.
Yeah, but I think the winds are half of what they were last year, and we're 15 degrees warmer.
Yep, I'm not complaining at all.
So,
team looks decent, happy. That's all I care about right now. Is kids are getting along. They want to be there. They're listening, and they're doing what they're told. We got coaching coverage everywhere, so yes, it's been good.
Yeah, it's cool to go out there. I mean, I know we had it last year too, but the last couple of years to be able to see more
Walk
than
around,
just
and it looks like a program, looks like a practice. Like groups are just getting stuff done everywhere.
Yep. And to see coaches everywhere as opposed to like 3 of us running around or 4 of us running around with like chickens. We're like, okay, we actually have coaches everywhere they need to be.
Yep.
So
what outdoor stuff do you want to talk about? Anything?
Not yet. I mean, I really want to get another guest on, just kind of talk through some of the big meets that are coming up outdoor, things that we're going to see, probably some big things happen.
Let's just do a quick perusal. I'm going to go back to ours because that's the easiest way to look at it.
Yep.
So our first meet, assuming the weather is nice.
It shows 50.
It shows 50. Well, yeah, but weather more than like 2 days out is like, it doesn't exist. I don't believe in it.
I agree. Just tell me what it shows right now.
Anyway, Frostbite Invitational on Tuesday, March 25 is our first one at West Ottawa.
Yep.
But let's see. Easiest way to figure this out is add a meet. Let's see what's going on here. A middle school meet on March 6th. That can't be right. It's always fun to see some inter squad meets on here. Some people have their own timing systems and do time trials.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Wednesday, March 19, there's the early bird invite in Onstead. CMU high school invite. So one of my favorites, an indoor invite outdoor season.
Grand Valley might listen to this.
Let's get rid of those. Let's at least let's petty time. Let's stop counting indoor marks for Mitka rankings. Yes. Gull Lake. Okay, so the first duel it looks like is Gull Lake at Portage Central on Wednesday, March 19.
March 19 for your first duel.
And Hanover Horton at Jonesville. Howard City Tri-County at Greenville.
How are you doing a dual meet on the 19th?
I mean, if it's nice, that's one thing.
Yeah, but you're not even ready. I mean, we do the Frostbite invite and it doesn't count for anything, and we're still trying to figure out what kids are going to do what events for the I mean, not all of them, right? But there's still a few we're going to be figuring out. You're talking a scored meet a week before that.
I wouldn't be surprised if this Greenville one, they're not in Tri-County is not in the new league, I don't think. So I bet
don't
that's
think
just
so.
I bet that's just like a friendly.
Yeah, that was like us and Cal.
Yeah.
Just a friendly get together.
And then after that, we got the Laker Challenge, blah blah blah. There's a Catholic schools invite in Grand Rapids on March 22. Monday, March 24. There's a few duels. So that whatever conference that is, that Kalamazoo Central, and I'm going to text Tyler about that because it's the same conference. Lakeshore at Portage Central. Yikes. Okay, so we got some stuff soon.
Yeah, it'll come up quick, and we'll be able to kind of cover some more of the big meets that are going on and big ones that are coming up. And like we don't have it on our schedule this year, but GR Elite is always a big one.
Yeah,
at least on this side of the state.
I wonder how big the Rockford invite is, because that one, people get excited about that one now.
Okay.
The Ram Classic, 2025 Ram Classic. How many teams are going there? Okay, 16, same as ours. We're holding an invite on the 19th, same day as the Ram Classic. No, the day after the Ram Classic.
Boy, I didn't realize we had 16. Holy cow.
Yep, that's gonna be fun.
No kidding. Bannock
Big
Creek
fun.
Central, Cedar Springs, Northern, JR Kenowa Hills, JR Ottawa Hills, Holland, West Ottawa, Jenison, Livonia, Churchill. Oh, okay. Lowell,
That might be
Sturgis,
just their throwers, but we'll see.
but still, Lowell,
Yep.
Sturgis, and yeah, take it with a grain of salt. It is big, but there might be some teams that are showing up just because we're probably the only meet or one of the only meets that's going to host a hammer exhibition.
Right.
Or hosting hammer exhibition.
I think that's why Livonia was interested.
I could see that.
Their throws coach got a hold of me about that one. So,
Well, I mean, Lee, Zealand. Okay. Sweet.
that could be a fun throws meet.
Yeah, it could be.
Both Zealands, us,
Lowell.
Jenison,
Yep.
girls from
West
Jenison.
Ottawa. GR Ottawa Hills.
Yep.
Rashawn
a
is
fun
going to
throws
be. He's Northern. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Sweet.
Okay. Well, is that it?
I think that's Yep.
Or we could ramble a little bit more about outdoors, but currently
No. I think
brains are
we're
going
good. Yeah.
slower and slower. So
Cool.
Okay.
Well, good.
sign us off.
Good. All right. Well, if you've made it this far, we really appreciate you sitting through another episode and hope you enjoyed it. And any positive, negative feedback and constructive criticism, please let us know. We'll take it. Comment, give us something. So
You want to link when you post this? Can you link the results?
Yep.
As well as how about you put the top 25 indoor time lists on there as well?
can do. I will post those and we appreciate it. As always, again, brought to you by Mitten Athletic Supply. Please check us out. We'd love it. Email us, just you can find us. You can find us here. Leave a comment, whatever you got to do. But email Mitten Athletics Supplies or Mitten Athletics Supply at gmail.com. So anyway, check us out. We appreciate it. Thank you and have a good night.
See ya.
See ya.